Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to 10 Minutes Daily Cafe Chat. I'm Emily.
And I am Lisa. It is Sunday, March 29th, 2026. How is everyone's weekend going?
I actually found a super old band t-shirt this weekend. I was going to throw it away, but decided to keep it as an investment.
That is smart. Sometimes holding on to things for a long time really pays off.
Which actually flows perfectly into today's topics. We are talking about the value of waiting, limits of growth, and holding on to hope.
What exactly are we covering?
First, an incredible auction involving a famous golden robot from Star Wars. Then, we look at AI model Claude, which is forcing limits on users.
And our third story?
A genuinely beautiful story about a woman, her missing dog, and 11 years of not giving up.
Oh, that sounds so touching. I am ready.
But first, if you are new here, we take real-world news and turn it into natural English conversation. It is perfect for listening practice, so please subscribe.
And join our community.
Today's keyword is dedication.
Dedication, like committing yourself completely to something?
Exactly. Giving an enormous amount of time and loyalty to a purpose, even when it's difficult. Let's see how dedication shows up in today's news. Speaking of holding on to old items for their value, someone just paid a fortune for a piece of movie history.
Ooh, movie props. I love this stuff. What was it?
An original, screen-used C-3PO head from the Star Wars films. It just sold at a live auction for a whopping $1 million.
Wait, a fortune like that for a piece of a movie costume?
Believe it or not, yes. It was part of an entertainment memorabilia auction in the UK.
I know Star Wars fans are dedicated, but that is next level.
The item actually came from the private collection of Anthony Daniels.
Wait, the actor who played C-3PO?
Exactly. He is the only actor who has appeared in all of the major Star Wars films.
Oh, wow. So it's not just any prop. It literally came from the man inside the suit.
That is what drove the price so high. It has direct provenance from the actor himself.
I wonder if he has any other props hidden away in his house.
Anthony Daniels? He actually sold a huge collection of his personal scripts and props recently.
He must have kept at least one C-3PO arm or a leg for himself, right?
Probably, but this head was the most prized item of the entire collection.
You know, it's crazy to think about. When they were filming the original movie in the 1970s, that was just a piece of plastic and wire to them.
Just a costume piece. And now, 50 years later, it's $1 million artifact.
It's like what we were saying about your old t-shirt. Time changes the value of everything.
Although, I'm pretty sure my t-shirt will not fetch $1 million at auction.
Hey, you never know. But seriously, whoever bought that C-3PO head must have it displayed in a glass case with laser security.
Or they wear it around the house on weekends. Who knows?
Imagine paying $1 million just to scare your dog in the hallway.
It just shows the incredible cultural impact of that film. People are willing to invest massive amounts of wealth to own a physical piece of their childhood.
And that right there is the definition of dedication to a fandom.
Moving to our second topic. Lisa, how often do you use AI tools in your daily life?
Basically every day, whether it's summarizing an article or just trying to come up with dinner ideas.
And you are not alone. That massive demand is actually causing major headaches for one of the biggest AI companies right now.
Really? Who is struggling with demand?
Anthropic, the company behind Claude. The AI has become so popular lately that they literally have to hit the brakes on user access.
So they're actually slowing down their own service on purpose?
They have to. They're enforcing much stricter usage limits, even for paying users. The platform cannot handle the sheer volume of requests.
Wait, so people are paying for a service and they're still getting cut off?
Exactly. Anthropic had to implement usage caps because the sudden spike in popularity completely overwhelmed their servers. That is wild. It just goes to show how quickly we've all become dependent on these tools. It's almost like an addiction for the entire tech industry right now. They want to process more data, write more code, generate more text. But at the end of the day, it's still physical hardware running somewhere in a data center. There's a physical limit, right? The servers overheat, the bandwidth maxes out. It's a harsh reality check. A reality check that even the smartest artificial intelligence in the world currently has a hard limit on its capacity. It reminds us that technology is fantastic, but it's not infinite. It has breaking points. Do they have a plan to fix it, or is it just wait and see for the users? They're constantly upgrading their infrastructure, but the demand is growing faster than they can build new server farms. It's fascinating and slightly terrifying at the same time. The world's appetite for AI is just bottomless right now. And it brings us to a nice contrast for our final story today. AI might have limits on its capacity, but human beings do not.
Oh, I like where this is going. What do we have for topic 3?
For our final story, we are talking about a different kind of limit, or rather, the lack of one when it comes to human love.
Okay, you already have my attention. Is this the dog story you mentioned?
It is. In 2015, a pit bull named Forty-Cal disappeared from his owner's backyard in Philadelphia.
Oh no, losing a pet is one of the worst feelings in the world.
It is heartbreaking. His owner, Jordan Koziak, searched everywhere. She put up flyers, completely devastated.
Did she ever find him? I mean, 2015 was over a decade ago.
She did not find him immediately, but you know those microchips they put in pets?
Yeah, the ones with the owner's contact info.
Exactly. Usually, people stop updating their contact information if they move or change numbers after a few years.
Because you slowly lose hope, right? That makes sense.
But Jordan didn't. For 11 straight years, every time she moved or changed her phone number, she called the chip company to update Forty-Cal's record.
Over a decade of waiting and hoping, that is true dedication.
And last month, in March 2026, a local animal shelter scanned a stray senior dog.
Wait, do not tell me.
It was him. 11 years later, they found Forty-Cal. The shelter called the number on the chip, and because she had kept it updated, it actually rang her phone.
Stop. I am literally going to cry right now. She finally got her dog back?
They reunited over a decade later. He's an old dog now, a senior citizen, basically.
But he gets to spend his final years with the human who never, ever stopped looking for him.
Exactly. Think about the key word today, dedication. She displayed an 11-year commitment to an animal she had not seen in a decade. It's incredible. We were just talking about how servers reach their limits, but her hope never reached a limit. A perfect way to put it, Lisa. Some things just don't have a capacity cap, and human dedication is one of them. I need a tissue. That's the best story we done all week. What an emotional roller coaster today. From $1 million robot head to struggling AI servers to the ultimate reunion story.
I am still recovering from that last one, but you were right. All 3 stories really highlighted today's key word, dedicated or dedication, which means giving your time and energy to something you care deeply about.
The Star Wars fans have their dedication, the tech world has its dedication to AI, and Jordan had unshakable dedication to Forty-Cal.
So here's our question for the listeners today. What is something you have been dedicated to for a long time? It could be a hobby, a collection, a pet, or even just keeping an old band t-shirt safe in your closet.
Hey, that t-shirt is an investment. Tell us your answers in the comments below.
And if you enjoyed today's cafe chat, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications.
We are here every single day with fresh stories and natural English practice. See you tomorrow.
Bye. I'm gonna go hug my dog now.
Have a beautiful Sunday, everyone.